Hey Capricorn, it's Leah with Enlightened Mystic Essentials, and today we are going to face your fears. But facing your fears is going to be different because I am going to take you on a trip and show you what lies along your path as you face these fears, blocks, and holes, okay, and regrets. We're going to the Dark Mirror Oracle to find your fear, blocks, and holes, followed by main energies. Then we are going to go to the darkness to see what surrounds these fears, blocks, and holes. And then we are going to see what lies along the path as you face these fears, blocks, and holes. So let's go, Spirit. Excuse me. For Capricorn, what are the fears, blocks, and holes and regrets they need to face at this time? You have the child I was meant to be. This is a card that talks about something of the past, a seed that was planted. Another fear, block, or hole for Capricorn, Spirit, as a collective that they need to face. You have gilded regret. Gilded regret also talks about pain lingering from the past. Another fear, block, or hole for Capricorn. Ooh, right there. Forgetting oneself. Forgetting oneself. And Capricorn, if you are new to my channel, I am a person who reads numbers, colors, and talks to spirits. Spirit, what is the main energy of the child I was meant to be? You have two. One face up, one face down, Capricorn. The yin and the yang talks about balance. Bringing a balance to a situation towards the door to value. So the door to value is what is not seen. Okay. For gilded regret for Capricorn, Spirit. Beautiful. Cornucopia. With the door to value is here. You all have a lot of things at stake, or you have a lot of things coming in, blessings coming in. For forgetting oneself, what is this energy of forgetting oneself, Spirit, for Capricorns at this time? Directly to you guys. First chakra, it's in the root. What is in the root of you? Something that has been rooted within you. Let's go to the darkness and see. Spirit, what is the darkness that surrounds the child I was meant to be for Capricorns? That came out quick. Oh, chaos. Definitely have to bring a balance. Chaos is here. For gilded regret, Spirit, for Capricorns. What is the darkness that surrounds gilded regret? The warrior. This talks about you standing up in that warrior energy, Capricorn. And for all the things that are not strong enough or they serve as a weakness to you, let them go. Because your abundance and blessing is on the line, Capricorn. You got your gilded regret here. Facing this warrior. Yeah. All for cornucopia. Many blessings. Excuse me, I had to see what was going on out there. They're fixing the water drain outside my door. And what is the darkness for forgetting oneself, Spirit, for Capricorn? What is the darkness that surrounds forgetting oneself? A message is here. You have message, and this card talks about a message coming in, but we have to get another card to see what the message pertains to. Spirit, what is this message for Capricorns? Understanding. That came out quick. All right, let's go. Now let's see what's along the path. Okay, let's go. Spirit, for the child I was meant to be. What is along the path for Capricorns at this time? What is along the path? The bone collector. Let's go. For a gilded regret, Spirit, for Capricorn. Balance and act. Yes. And that's exactly what it's all about for this cornucopia. And for forgetting oneself, for Capricorn, Spirit. That spark. That spark. Finding that spark. Finding that spark. So, let's go. Let me close off all these energies, Capricorn, so we can focus on one at a time. Now, going to this, your first one, the child I was meant to be. This talks about something here from the past or a seed that was planted. When I say something from the past, it could be something that happened in your childhood, right? And then the thing about it, I want you to pay attention to the moon cycles. This is the full moon. So something has occurred on the last full moon, or something is getting ready to occur in the next full moon in March, which is in the middle of the month. And when you talk about past hurt or something that is lingering from your past or a seed that was planted, 8 is here. Spiritual rebirth and rejuvenation, also known as a transformation. Something is changing here. Something is going to change here. Something is going to be revisited, brought up, brought forth. Yeah. And you are going, it's going to be a change. You're going to have a choice in changing the situation. Now, when you talk about something from your past or a seed that was planted, and I mean a seed could be a child, a pregnancy, some type of pain, hurt, depression, anything tragic. I hear Spirit say tragedy that was planted or that was put there as a child. It's coming up. And because when you, excuse me, when you start talking about uprooting that past pain and hurt, this is why you have chaos. Chaos is here. But understand the fact that that chaos that is coming, or that chaos that is brewing, is being brought to light or brought forth by the universe. Because this is a card of 9, Capricorn. Yeah, it's time to face this. Just like this child is looking over there towards chaos, it is that time. And then these 2 cards make an 8. Spiritual rebirths and rejuvenations, also known as a transformation, also known as a change. What needs to change? You changing something from your past, whether it was childhood situation or something about a seed that has been planted. And it is coming. It is coming, so you better be prepared. Let's see what needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted. Spirit, about this chaos. Spirit, what needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted about this chaos for Capricorns? Surrender to passion. That's it also known as a change of heart. It says, get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that this situation that ignite your passion and let it flow. Because see, the thing about it is, Capricorn, I'm going to explain this card to you. The main colors of this card is purple, black, and pink. The purple talks about the empowerment or the power in which you possess. But see, the thing is, you don't see it now. That's why that black mask is over the eyes. Black talks about the unknown, the darkness. Yeah, you can't see it. It's blinding, or you don't know that it's coming. And the change that's coming that you can't see, but I just told you about, you're going to have a change of heart. That's why this white flower is over the heart area. The purification and clarity of the heart. And then the pink talks about compassion, you know, You having compassion for the situation. Maybe you find out that it wasn't as bad as you thought it was. You see? But it's coming. So when this storm approaches and you have the option, that's why I say a decision needs to be made. Are you going to release it or are you going to keep it inside? But understand the fact that this chaos card out here, all gray, all confusion. Do not allow confusion in your heart to sit there and be locked in your heart. And you don't know it's coming, but it's coming. Can't see it. It may surprise you here, Capricorn. And now they come in here and they tell you about four. What's in the root of what needs to be in the foundation, what needs to be stabilized. Because this is a card of 4. 4 talks about grounding, stabilization, the structure, the root, the foundation. It's here. Bringing a balance to the yin and the yang, to the light and the dark, the up and the down, the left and the right. Balancing it. 4. What you need to do about this situation here. That chaos from that past, whether it's childhood or something about a seed. Excuse me. I'm trying to recover from a cold. And I also hear Spirit say investment. Because see, this child here holds a flower or a plant in their hand. An investment, Capricorn. Could be. It just depends on what type of Capricorn, what has Capricorn been dealing with, and we're doing it for a collective. Now, this is why that balance is next to the chaos. And then together, they make a 4. What needs to be in your root? Capricorn needs to stabilize or ground the chaos. That's why I said you have a choice to make. Are you going to release it or are you going to hold the chaos in? And when you bring a balance to this chaotic situation or that storm that's coming, straight to the daughter value, baby. The balance. You have the daughter value on one side of that balance and chaos on the other. When you talk about light and dark, the chaos is the dark and the daughter value is the light. What's on your left, what's on your right? Bringing a balance to a storm or a chaotic situation for Capricorn's gain. Yes, and these 2 cards make a 8. Transformations, baby. Spiritual rebirths. Calling in spirit to assist you. You have 2 4s back to back. And then they talk about the bone collector. This is a card of fortune, in case you didn't know. And this is a card of 1 you, 1 thought, 1 journey. The 1 you, the child I was meant to be. Surrendering to passion, right? Yeah. The 1 journey that you own or the 1 journey that approaches is chaos. Yeah. And the 1 thought you need to have in your head is bringing a balance so you can reap your rewards. See how that fall, Capricorn? Yeah. And all over is 8s. 8s. You have 8s and changes. 8s and changes. Because even the bone collector that talks about collecting your daughter value is a change for the better. A change for the good. A change for rewards. Only if you bring a balance to the situation, Capricorn. So I don't know what you have going on and what happened here. But Spirit came here and told you what you need to do. Have compassion. You have the power to allow that change of heart. Yeah. Whether you see it or not. But you see it now because Leah just bought it for. So let's see what you're going to gain on top of you bringing a balance to the daughter value for the daughter value. So Spirit, when Capricorns, yeah, face the fear, block of hold of the child they were meant to be, whether it's something that occurred from a childhood situation or a seed that was planted, and prepares for this storm that is approaching and surrenders to the passion of their heart to bring forth a balance to the door to value and collect what's rightfully theirs. Yeah. What will they gain here, Spirit? What will they gain here? Directly on top of you guys. Cosmic gateway to go ahead to collect what's rightfully yours. Yeah. It says your thoughts are magnetic and powerful from this situation. Surrender, please. The passion. You are being prepared for the storm because the universe is here to bring it forth. Face it and get over it. Miraculous changes are occurring. And you know why? Because Capricorn is going to bring forth that balance so they can reap their rewards and collect their fortune. You don't see it, Capricorn? Who don't want it? Who don't want it? Y'all better get with it. Y'all already know. If you already subscribe to my channel, you either get with it or you get lost in it. You already know. And that storm, I'm going to tell you something, y'all. That storm, when you talk about darkness or hurt or pain being uprooted from the past and brought back to the present, you don't see how big that chaotic storm is. And see, the thing about it is, you know, when you talk about twisters and stuff like that, these are so strong and so big. The power in which they pull, they can create another. So before the creation of two is here for you to have to face, you better face this one and get it over with. Because technically, when you face this fear or this one, you are going to be so drained, I'm telling you. Because that's the power in which it pulls. Don't get lost in the chaos. That's why I say you either get with it or you get lost in it. Get with it and face it and get over it. So you can collect, okay, your reward. That gateway is opening. But only for those who choose to face this fear, this block or this hole or this regret head on the correct way. Okay, let's go over here to this change. Gilded regret, past pain that is in your head. This is why the thorns or the spears are in the head and they surpass the back. But I'm going to tell you something, Capricorn. A new direction or a wish is coming. It's here. Because there is a star here on the shoulder. And then there are stars in the head. Yeah. Stars represent new direction or a wish granted or wish fulfilled. But a change needs to occur here. And in the next new moon cycle in the beginning of March, it's coming. It's coming. Because the moon cycle is leading over to the new moon here. It's almost that time. So for you Capricorns that need to face past pain, because see, understand the fact that everything you see here may not pertain to all Capricorns. All three. Because you have three. There's going to be one here, two here, if not all here for you. But I'm telling you what to do. And then now you have facing this past pain as a warrior. And these two cards make a 7. 7 is a number of self-reflection in order to get past the past pain and past hurt, past sadness, drama, whatever. You need to face your warrior side here. And then the thing about it, warrior is 2. What is the 2s? The choices, decisions, yeah, doorway, gateways, secrets being held, conversations and debating. Do you need to put on your warrior suit and say, you know what, I'm going to face this head on because I know I have the power? Warrior, what are you facing? What is spirit coming here to tell you you need to be strong and face this gilded regret, these past pains and hurts? And then the thing about it is the warrior is facing you, but the gilded regret is facing the warrior. It's time to king up and queen up and get past this pain, hurt, and sadness. Because with these two cards, your abundance is on the line. Your blessing is on the line. And here's another 2. Let's go, Capricorn. Do what you need to do. Let's see what needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted about this gilded regret. Spirit for Capricorns, what needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted about this gilded regret? Look, surrender your need to always be right. 2. Another 2. And then let me show you something else, Capricorn. Let me show you something else. Let me show you. The Warrior is a 2 here. Cornucopia is a 2 or a 11. Your balancing act is an 11. Master numbers, back to back. And then here you have a factor of 2 because there are 2 people here. 2s. So it's something going on. So you choose, because you know 2s represent choices, decision, opportunities, doorway, gateways, secrets, or conversation factors of communicating and the debating, right? Conversation. They're telling you you need to embody this warrior, right? So you can bring forth your abundance or your cornucopia, because together these make 4. 4 talks about the ground and all the stabilization. What do you need to bring down? Your cornucopia, your blessing. You need to embody the warrior. And then here's another 4. When you bring forth your many blessings or your cornucopia, that's called the balancing act, because you have learned to put on your warrior suit and face this gilded regret. Surrender the need to always be right. It says, giving others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding. That means cautious. Not rigid. Not weak. They telling you that here. Warrior. This will help resolve conflicts. That's your conflict. And improve your relationship. The balancing act of your many blessings or cornucopia is here. That's why I keep telling you your cornucopia is on the line. So look at your gains. This is daughter value is here. Now you have cornucopia. I'm trying to figure out who don't want it. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So you do what you need to do. Whether it be you talking, and then we have a feminine and a masculine energy here, and then we have a feminine and a masculine energy here. When I say conversations and debatings, the conversation is the talking. Whether you need to talk about this past hurt, pain, depression, whatever occurred in your past of this gilded regret that's on your mind, there's a new way or a new direction. That's why the star is here. You need to face up and turn into this warrior. And if it calls, because sometimes you have to pay a cost of letting people out of your life. That's just like you have a friend, say, excuse me, and this friend comes to you and they borrow $200. And they say, oh, I'll pay you back when I get paid Friday. Friday comes, you don't hear from them. Now you starting to do the calling and the texting and they're not responding to you. And say you do this for a whole month and you don't get no response back. You don't ever see them. Sometimes you have to say, you know what? Keep those $200 or the $50 or the $20, because basically I just paid for you to get out of my life, because now I know you won't do right by me. You know, you're not doing me any justice, because you're not being fair and balanced with me. So what's going on? What is the communication factors here? Is the talking here? Or is it debating, the fighting and the yelling and the arguing? What is going on? But keep in mind, you have a choice to receive, because this is a 2 as well. You choosing and making a decision And you having another choice here to bring forth a balance. That's why the balancing act. How are you going to work the situation? Whether it be this situation or whether it be you being a warrior and facing these past regrets and pains and hurts. But it all is the same. Capricorn grounding their abundance. Bringing a balance in here. Stabilization of their blessings. And not allowing others to affect it. And not allowing themselves to affect it. So what are you going to do? Do you want it or not? So let's see what you're going to gain, Capricorn. So Spirit, when Capricorns face this fear, block, hold, or regret and chooses to become the warrior, the bigger person. Yeah, because they are strong and they don't have no time for weakness or anything that brings them negativity. And they surrender their need to always be right and chooses to receive or gain their cornucopia for bringing a balance to the situation. What will they gain here, Spirit? Capricorns. That's beautiful. Listen, psychic insight is here. Y'all already know I'm going to give it to you. Odin. This is my partner in crime here. Your third eye is open. Yeah. See the truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. Yeah. And then the thing about Odin, when you want to know when Odin's around, start looking for the birds. Birds bring messages. Start looking for the little flying insects, butterflies, flies, anything that flies. That's when you know Odin is around, and that is going to be your sign that it's time for you to what? Use your third eye or follow your intuition, calling forth spirit. Spirit, I don't know what's going on. I can't see what's going on, but I ask you to be here with me at this time. So you are basically being warned or given a message to open your eyes and see the prize. Yeah. Because it's here for the taking if you allow it, Capricorn, or if you want it. So don't allow these people to come in here and take nothing else from you. Okay? Nothing. I don't care what they tell you. I don't care what they say. When you listen with your heart and not with your ears, trust me, you'll be able to discern it. Trust me. Now let's get over here to your last fear, block, hold, or regret. Forgetting oneself. Really? Or is it the fact that you're being pulled in so many directions you have no time for yourself? And here they talk about a transformation or a change occurring in the next this full moon. Y'all got a lot going on in the full moon because the full moon has a greater pull. Yeah, it has a great pull. Is it now time for you to pay attention to yourself and stop running around and paying attention to everybody else? Okay, I got to go to school. I got to go to work. I got to get the kids. I got to take out the trash. I got to go cook dinner. I got to go see my parents. I got to go da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You are going to run yourself ragged. So when you say forgetting oneself, are you literally forgetting yourself? You don't even have time to even take a shower at night because you're so tired. And then you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about because they're telling you it's in the root of you. Could this be talking about somebody paying attention to their bodies? What is going on health-wise? And here you have 2 8s back to back. And the 2 8s make 7. 7 is the number of self-reflection. Have you not been paying attention to yourself? Or have you not, or are you ignoring signs and symptoms of your body? What is going on? You cannot allow and keep allowing people to pull you in multiple directions. And here's an 8. What is in the root of you? Transformation and change. I hear surgery. Some of you are getting ready to have surgery because you have neglected yourself. What is going on, Capricorn? Let's see. Spirit, what needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted about forgetting oneself for Capricorn? Forgetting oneself. You have to take a break, Capricorn. Sometimes. Look. Ooh, dang. That was aggressive. Look. Surrender to creativity. It says, let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. What is the problem? What is the problem? You're running around so much that is so much scattered energy. Your mind is not focused enough. And then let me tell you something about this image here. Here you have a butterfly right there flying towards a mirror. Reflection of changes is here. Whether it be changes coming towards you because you are an 8 here. Right? Or it's changes coming to your body. Because this is an 8 here. Right? Let's go, Capricorn. You do what you got to do. You figure it out. And you stop allowing so many things to be put upon your plate in your life. You are literally allowing burden to come in and to come forth. No. And then the universe is here with a message. And here's a bird. Bird represent messages. Then I tell you when Odin shows up to look for the signs of a birds or flying beings. Yeah. Winged little animals and creatures. Yeah. Bird. This bird is flying in to bring forth a message. The universe is here to give you a message. And then they're telling you the message is pertaining to understanding. Self-reflection is here. 7. You need to understand. What do you need to understand? I don't know, but we're going to see. You need to have understanding here. Whether it's you paying attention to your body. And this message is for you because here is another 7. 7 is a number of self-reflection with messages of understanding. Capricorn. You are going to gain clarity. Because in this image, there's yellow or gold everywhere. Yellow represents the clarity. The clarity or the enlightenment of. So let's see what the energy is. Spirit, what is the energy of understanding for Capricorns here? You have brokenhearted. And you have deceit. So, what is this? You need to have understanding. Whether you feel so burdened in life, you need to understand that everything is going to be okay. Whether you're brokenhearted or deception was here pertaining to family, money, love, a relationship, a situationship. What is going on? And here is a number of self-reflection. These 2 is another 7. So the message that the universe is bringing forth is a few. You, self-reflection, you're gonna gain clarity or the empowerment to overcome a broken heart, because this can go different ways. Deception, because you're gonna see it. Don't forget Odin is here. Or you're gonna learn about the deception of being brokenhearted. What are you gonna gain here? Something that you're gonna gain. You're going to gain. Spirit, what needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted about this broken heart and deception for Capricorn? This reading is going a whole nother way. It's so many messages here. Receive them. And you have to surrender your full power. Surrender your soul's path. This talks about you standing up because you're going to gain that power and that clarity. I told you that. It says your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. You don't allow burden to keep piling up on your plate. And then it says, surrender to your soul's path. Your life journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. What are the lessons you have learned thus far? Stop forgetting yourself. Check into your body, because your body is going to tell it all. Paying attention to messages. Receiving understanding. You have the power to overcome a broken heart. You have the power to see the deception, and you will learn about the deception of the broken heart. See how this can go? But see, out of all of it, they come in here and they tell you you have that spark. 7, another 7. 7 is a number of self-reflection. You have that spark. You have the power. Understanding and receiving clarity that you need to surrender to your full power, and you need to surrender to your soul's path, clearing out all these blocks and fears. You have it. Holes. Yeah, you have it. And in this image, there is a woman here playing a violin. Something is going to be sweet to your ears. Something here indicates playfulness. But as she plays, she shoots out sparks of hearts. What is the heart? The passion, the love, the romance, you gaining friendship, partnership, business partnerships, investments. And it's all for your change, because here is a white butterfly. The change of purification is here. Capricorn. So never mind all of this deception and the heartbreak that you carrying around on your plate, or that was added to your plate, whether it was the heartbreak or whether it was that you discovering someone that was deceptive here towards you, that could have caused pain in your heart. But understand, you better pay attention to the signs, because Odin is here again, right? So let's see what you're going to gain, because this is like really powerful. It's so many messages here. So Spirit, when Capricorn faces this fear, block, hole, or regret of forgetting themselves and starts paying attention to their bodies, to surrender to the creativity, yeah, allowing change in, and receives the message, yeah, of understanding, yeah, and getting over the heartbreak and getting over the deception, because they are going to surrender to their full power, and they are going to surrender to their soul's path, because they have now learned that they have that spark of change, allowing the purification of the change to come in and change their lives. What will they gain here? What is to be gained by Capricorns here, Spirit? Beautiful. And it points directly at your spark. Increased awareness. Look at all that yellow or gold. Illumination, enlightenment, abundance. It is the same color as the sun. Ultimate success, progression, growth, access forward. Capricorn. Deep connection. I just told you it was a lot of messages here. You know what goes where. You know if it's time for you to face a fear. You know if it's time for you to face a block. You know if it's time to get over and stop holding on to that pain, depression, sadness, hurt. You cannot move forward when you are allowing fear to stop and block you, when you are allowing pain. Some have sat in pain so long that it's like, Leah, I can't never release it. I'm just gonna go day by day, sitting in it. And till you understand that every day you sit in that pain, hurt, suffering, it is going to grow and grow and grow. Trust your inner voice. Increased awareness. And then everything here is pointing to Capricorns opening their eyes and ears. Here she say, I am protected across my heart, my chest, but I am open to receiving. And when you talk about you seeing what you need to see, look at all these messages here. Increased awareness, right? You receiving a message of understanding, more yellow, right? And the birds. Here comes Odin. You know what I mean? You have to, when I say pay attention to the signs, pay attention to the signs. Because the thing about it is, signs are everywhere. And look at all your 8s. And then the thing about it is, your gain is so beautiful. Daughter value is beautiful. Balance. You also want to definitely gain that. That's the balance. This, the bone collector talks about you receiving. The gateway, cosmic gateway, talks about you going forth. Because you also have another balance in here. You have balance. Cornucopia, many blessings. The warrior, is here. You having that spark. Look, is what to gain. All of these things. All this illumination. Look at all this. You are gaining. Look what you are gaining. It is so much to gain. And then when I sit back and look at, really, your surrenders. Look at your surrenders. Surrender to creativity is 1, right? Surrender to passion is 2, right? Surrender to your soul's path is 3, yeah? Surrender to your full power. Surrender to always being right, letting someone be right. So, understand that your gain is always greater because it's positive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 surrenders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 gains. For 5 things you need to do? Are we serious? Over here in this gain, you are literally over doubling your gains. The daughter value is here. Capricorn, you do what you need to do. Surrender what you need to surrender. Release all the blocks, holes, fears, regrets. Let it go. Because when you let all that pain, darkness, and sadness, and depression, and all that lingering negativity go, you open up the door and you open up the way to gain positive value. Listen, if you need to talk to me, you can email me, leave a comment, and let me know what's going on with you. I don't care if you leave a comment and say, you know what, Leah, I received that message. That message was for me. Because it's here. And these are the things that are being put forth that you need to take care of. Whether it is facing your past pains, regrets, or a seed. And you know this is coming. That chaos, that storm is coming. Getting over these past regrets. Stop allowing people to pull you in multiple directions and put so much on your plate. Pay attention to your body. Getting over this heartbreak. Why would you sit there heartbroken? Because if your heart stays broken or shattered, you cannot gain new love. And getting over this deception. If they got over on you once, you will be a fool to let them get over on you again. I don't care if they're your family, your friends, because if you had real love for me, deception will not be around you to give to me. That transfer energy. No. Listen, Capricorn, I'm Leah with Enlightened Mystic Essentials, and that has been your facing the fears or your journey to facing your fears.